Video, I'm going to show you how to manage product returns. So if a customer wants to return a product after making an order in your store, the customer will have to fill the product return form. So let's go ahead and do this in the store front end. All right, so this is the store front end. So I'll proceed to log into my customer account. All right, so now I'm logged into the customer account. So let's say I want to return a product as a customer. So the first thing I do is I go ahead and select the returns option. So you can see the returns option here. So I go ahead and click on it. If you click here, you see that we don't have any product returns that is currently active. So we've not made any product return requests. So for us to make a product return request, we scroll down under the customer service section, we select returns. All right, so here we can now proceed to fill the product returns form. So it says this form enables us to request for a return merchandise authorization number. So I'll now proceed to fill the return form. So let's fill the form. So I'll add my order number. This is the order ID to an existing order. So I put the order number as 26. This should be an existing order. So this is an existing order in my account. So I put it here. So here I'll have to put the order date. So to get this order date, I can go back to my account page. All right, so in my account page, I click on the view order history. So here you can see the order. So this is the order history. So for order 26, you see the date, that is on the 21st of August. So let's go back to the product returns form and then select the 21st of August. So we can also get the product name and product code. Let's go back to the order history. So we open the order details by clicking on the view button. So in the order details page, you can see the product. So this is product 1. We go back here and enter it. That's the name of the product 1. So for the model number, so that's product 1, which will also enter here 1. So what is the quantity we ordered? That's 1. So we ordered just 1 item. So we put here 1. So here the customer will proceed to select the reason for the product return. So let's say the reason for this is that we received the wrong product or that the product is faulty. So we go ahead and copy this. We go ahead and select this. So we can leave this as no. This is to indicate if the product is opened when it was delivered. So we leave it as no. So here the customer can now proceed to enter details of the fault. So if the product is faulty, we can say for the details, we can say power issues. So we just say it's not coming on when switched on, right? This is just an example of a reason that you can put here as a customer. So this is what the customer can enter as a reason. So after filling the form, we go ahead and submit. All right, so now the product return request has been submitted. So let's click on the continue button. So as a customer, when we go back to the account page, so we go to the customer account page. And then in the customer accounts page, we select returns. So here you can see that the new product return request has been saved. So clicking on the view button. So this will open the product return request details. So you can see it here. So now that the customer has made a product return request, as the admin user, so as the seller, let us go back to the admin panel to process the request. So to do that, we go back to the admin panel. So in the admin panel, we navigate to the store management section and select sales. In the sales page, we select returns. So here you can see so in the product returns page, you can see the new product return request that was just made by a customer. So to process this request, you go ahead and click on the edit button. So here we can now proceed to process this request by navigating to the history section, and then we can proceed to update the status. So this is the return status. So either we have completed it or it's pending. So once we receive a request for a product return, the first thing we do is we navigate to the history section and change the status to pending. So we take this and then we can enter any comment here. So let's go ahead and enter a comment. All right, so any comment we enter here will be included in the email notification that will be sent to the customer. So let's go ahead and then update the status. All right, so you see that the return status has been updated. So let's go back to the general section. So here you can see the details that was filled by the customer. So we can proceed to contact the customer to find out if we need any additional information before we process this, or we can just go ahead to process it once we receive the product from the delivery company. So this is just how you check the customer's product return requests. So once you receive the item from the delivery company, you can always come back to the return request. That's after you've received the item and you have processed a refund to the customer, you can come back to the product return request made by the customer and click on the edit button. So in the edit page here, you have the return action section. So here you can now proceed to select the action that was taken. Either the product was replaced, that's if a replacement was sent to the customer, or a refund was made, or a credit was issued. So let's say a store credit was issued to the customer's account. That's the value of this was issued as a store credit. You select this. So, but for this example, let's say we made a refund to the customer. We select this option and then click on the save button. So once we do that, we go back to the product return requests, click on the edit button. So in the edit page, we navigate to the history section and then update the status to complete. All right. So we go ahead and update the status. So now we have completed the product return request for this particular product. So for this product, so in this video, I've shown you how to set up the product return request and how to manage a customer's product return request. Thank you for watching.